Wake up to your future like you've never seen before.
Hi, I'm Tamara Jean, your spiritual holistic healer and inspiring visionary, bringing you divine guidance to help you live your best future life now. And this is your energy update with tools for transformation for November 29th through December 2nd, 2018. And wow, today is like kind of, right, the energies are all over the place. Even the weather where I live can't seem to make up its mind. It was like windy, rainy, just pouring rain, stopped, cleared, sun came out, blue skies, there's still some clouds, and then the clouds start rolling in, and then it gets super windy, and then it clears up, and now it's back, and it looks like it's gonna rain again. It just is all over the place. Kind of like we've been, right? And being back in Scorpio, it can bring up a lot still of those, I feel like judging ourselves, you know, back into the lower chakra issues, comparing ourselves, you know, that competitive edge, but not in a healthy way. So, of course, I have some tools for you. Now, I do feel like it will mellow out kind of through the weekend. You know, just like this year, it comes in waves. It's like, you know, comes in like deep intensity or high intensity, and then it kind of chills out. Just this roller coaster. But I feel like if you can stay grounded and centered in your heart center, in your soul, you can really go through and flow through much easier through these energies today and through the weekend than if you don't. So, of course, I got some crystals and essential oils for you to help you through today and through the weekend. So, first are the essential oils. I don't have the actual oils with me today, but I have 3 that I am going to recommend that will help support you through these energies today and through the weekend. So the first is clary sage. Clary sage is the oil of clarity and vision. It really works. It's great for opening up your third eye. It gives courage to see the truth because we're still kind of looking at those hidden, more shadow aspects of ourselves being back in Scorpio. So we kind of go back, and it helps us, you know, willing to see the truth and really see our limiting beliefs, right? Because we're kind of being forced. We're really our growth edge is being worked of really trusting and looking at all aspects of ourselves, both light and shadow. We all have both, right? And it's keeping them in balance. And so this helps to kind of open things up, shed some light, open up the channels, open up creative channels, and open up those creative blocks. And it really, that clary sage also helps us, excuse me, teaches our soul how to use the gifts that it's been given, the divine gifts, right? Because we're having to step up into our authentic selves and really share what our individual gifts are with the world, right? In our spiritual purpose. So clary sage is really going to help you with that. The next oil is juniper berry. So juniper berry is the oil of night. And it helps kind of looking at that shadow aspect or your unknown aspects of yourself. And it really helps to understand fear. You know, some fears are coming up. And really to see it as a teacher instead of, you know, being so scared of it and you just kind of like, you know, hide or run away from it, because that's not going to do anything, right? You want to face your fear, and juniper berry is going to help you face your fear and learn the lesson. And there really is nothing to fear when you look at all the different aspects of yourself, you acknowledge them, and you accept them. So acknowledging and accepting all of who you are, both light and shadow, bringing that into balance, which, Merle and I have talked about before, is excellent for supporting that work and bringing the balance of your inner God and goddess, right? The male and female, the light and dark, all of that, bringing that into balance. And the last oil is cypress. And I know I've recommended this before, but I think it's really great to have like all year round. And just especially these last, really even 9 years, this last energetic cycle of really learn to surrender and have full faith and trust in spirit, your divine team, the universe, right? And the planetary bodies, everything that we are in this co-creative process with the divine of really experiencing as a human being, right? And kind of come back around to your like original divine blueprint. I feel like a lot of that is also, right, going through the process and getting activated so you can actually fulfill that original blueprint and activation and live it out. That's what's really going to start taking place as we go into 2019. But cypress, being the oil of motion and flow, helps to let go of that fear, let go of the control, and really start flowing with life and really feel to be alive and just go with the flow. It helps create flexibility, especially when we're trying to bring our heart and mind into alignment, right? We can be kind of hard on ourselves sometimes, right? There's that Scorpio again. But it helps create some flexibility. Don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like a lot of people, myself included, right, we're kind of judging ourselves a little too harshly with some aspects of ourselves that are coming out, perhaps, or, if you've been competitive in the past, kind of like healthy competition, that's okay. Everybody wins. There's enough for everyone, and we're moving into more of that collaborative energy. So, cypress, clary sage, and juniper berry are excellent right now with the planetary universal energies. Help support you through the weekend, even through the end of the year. I would use them. Put them in a diffuser. You can put them in a carrier oil to massage with. Put them in your bath, or on your pulse points. They're really going to be helpful for you. The crystals that I have, I've got 3 crystals. The first is amazonite or amazonite. So that is going to really help with bringing a more aligned reality. What is in alignment with your soul? On the physical aspects, it's really going to help, endocrine systems are really stressed right now. Your thyroid and adrenals, with all of this intense energy we've been going through. So it is quite helpful for that. You have a stone. This is what it looks like. I do have this. So I also have a bracelet that I wear. You can get a tincture. I also have a tincture to take internally to entrain my cells to the frequency of this, because it's great for stress relief, balance your thyroid and adrenals, going to support your nervous system, but it's really going to help also to bring your reality more into alignment with what your soul is wanting to experience. Next, I have amethyst, right? We all know what amethyst looks like. Brought out my little geode part. Isn't that beautiful? It's called like a jelly amethyst, this type. And so it not only, as we know, it's great for the third eye as well. It facilitates communication between you and your divine team, right? Your angels and your guides. So really gaining that clarity, because it actually also brings clarity to the mind. Okay, where do I go from here? What new direction am I taking? Where am I going? Whether it's career, relationship, spiritually, what am I doing? Meditating with amethyst, or of course taking the tincture, is really going to help get in communication with the divine, so you can more easily and clearly receive that divine guidance to get you on track. And the last crystal I have is lapis. So keep working with lapis. I know I've recommended it before, but it is fantastic for clarity, and also bringing objectivity during when you are releasing so much emotional stuff, which I know a lot of people have been going through, especially when we go back into kind of the lower chakra stuff. Those are some, deep core wounds that we deal with. And Lapis is really going to help you kind of gain that higher perspective and objectivity so you can receive the lesson and integrate that and release the rest of the energy surrounding it, right? More of the story surrounding it. So I've got the Archangel cards with me today. I wanted to come out for this special energy update, that I put out every Thursday for you guys, because I know it gets, as we kind of go into the weekend, sometimes things get a little nutty and we need some help, especially with these energies. All right, our first card is Take Back Your Power, right? And this is about stepping up and out into your authentic self and really looking at all of those hidden aspects of yourself, right? The shadow self. Take back your power. Accept all of who you are. Then you're not going to have any fear and you're going to be able to move forward in confidence. And then you can really manifest those blessings that you want to receive. Compassion. Continue to have compassion for yourself. Like I said, feel like we've all been kind of judging ourselves a little bit too harshly. And so when, just kind of like soften your heart, really go into your heart space today and through the weekend and just really administer some self-care. That's been really huge, in these recent weeks and months. And so really develop that self-care routine, because the more that you feel supported and taken care of, it really fills up your cup emotionally, energetically, physically, so that you can be in service to your fullest potential and everyone benefits. You don't feel depleted. Everyone else gets, right, what they are to receive in its fullest potential. So really begin to soften and have compassion for yourself, and doing so will begin to release that judgment, not only for yourself, but also cultivate it to have it for others. And our final card for the week is Patience. Remember, everything is happening in divine timing. There's a lot going on in the ethers before it kind of hits the matter field, right? The organic field of physicality. So things are happening quicker than we can see, but they are going to begin to drop down, especially once we get through this Mercury retrograde and we're building up to the powerful winter solstice on December 21st, which I'll have a special video for that. To really, so you are like ready to embrace and co-create with the powerful energies of that time. So remembering that things still need some nurturing. Time's been really weird again, so a lot of timelines are converging and things getting lined up just right so you can experience them in their fullest potential. So those are the tools for transformation support that I have for you this week, and of course your energy update. And if you'd like to book a personal one-on-one reading with me, go on to futurelife.tv and go to my profile and click on book readings, and I would love to help support you and we can forecast what's coming for you in 2019. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next Thursday.
Future Life. Wake up to your future like you've never seen before.